Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk to you guys today about Walmart. And this is something I'm seeing a lot more of. This is an article I'm getting off of bestlifeonline.com, but it's not something a lot of people are talking about. And it's about Walmart closing their stores. This is something, if this is the first time you're hearing it from me, then, this may be something you want to share with your friends and family so that they're aware. And if you have actually experienced this or know more about it or heard about it before, I think we should spread the word because this is definitely going to be affecting us in the long term. Walmart is closing these stores permanently starting April 22nd. And it says that the retailer just confirmed that these locations will be shuttered next month. This article was actually written in March, so that's why they're saying next month. But April 22nd is right around the corner. And it says whether you shop there weekly or only when you're looking for something in particular, these stores could be near you. And there's more than 5,000 locations across the U.S., but there are a few that are going to be closing. Walmart is in the big box retailer position and has confirmed that it is closing stores in April. And let's see here. Walmart is permanently closing 2 locations in April permanently. So these aren't temporary closures, they're permanent. And I've seen even some where this hasn't actually happened to me, but I've seen where people have gone to Walmarts in certain locations and they were closed, completely closed, boarded up. And it didn't seem like there was a warning leading up to it. It just kind of happened overnight, which is really odd. And it says that this decision was not made lightly and was reached only after a thorough review process. And this is from a Walmart spokesperson, Brian Little. But one of the stores that is confirmed to be closing is in Louisville, Kentucky. The other Walmart store closing is in Cincinnati, Forest Park, Ohio, to be exact. Or they said Cincinnati area, so Forest Park, Ohio. And according to the newspapers, these 2 locations will be permanently closed in April 20 or on April 22nd. So if anybody out there is near these locations or has visited these locations or are you seeing any signs of closure? We're like 4 days away from the 22nd. So I'm just wondering, how does the store look now in anticipation for a 22nd closure so that we could, if there are signs, we can be monitoring this and be aware of what the signs are in other stores that aren't getting these press releases. If you are in these areas and can visit these stores and you see no change whatsoever, and then the 22nd comes and they're completely shut down, then that's something else we need to be paying attention to as far as how Walmart's going to go about closing these stores, basically not giving anybody any warning that these stores are going to be closing. I wonder what this is going to do to like layaways at Walmart if you had something on layaway in that particular location and they just closed the doors. It's going to be interesting. But I wanted to share with you what some people are actually saying about this. And this one was from someone. The Walmart store in Louisville, Kentucky, was my store. So that's the store they shopped at. It has not been crowded for a very long time. I used to hate the lines to check out, but they were not long at all at the end. Also, they only had 2 electric grocery carts. You had to wait a long time to get one, so I bought one and had my own. Well, that was a smart thing to do. And that's something, it's like, are you prepared for this? So in that particular situation, are you prepared for, only having 2 carts or having to wait? Smart move on your part that you were able to get your own so you don't have to wait. The Louisville store is being closed for underperformance, according to one person. An additional important note about the Louisville market for Walmart is that in 2018, they closed 3 other Walmart stores. So this isn't new for Louisville. If you're in Louisville or in the Louisville area or shop Louisville, Kentucky Walmarts, please chime in. Love to know what's really going on. This is what happens when we bought at Walmart back in the 1980s due to their very low prices as they killed off all the mom and pop grocery stores. And we helped them do that. Now that the king is dying, we are left out to hang. It's entirely our fault for going for cheap stuff instead of supporting our local businesses, which Walmart deliberately undersold against. Then, once those stores closed, Walmart jacked up their prices. I support what mom and pop stores we have left in America rather than go to Wally World. And we're seeing that more and more day to day. And Walmart, you got to understand, operates on margin and profit. So they're going to, even if they were to maintain a 10% profit margin, as the suppliers, the vendors that they buy from to put the items on the shelves to sell to the consumers, to us, as they raise their prices, Walmart's going to continuously maintain that margin. So something that they used to buy for $100, let's just say, for example, they would sell for $110 to make their 10% margin. But if all of a sudden now it costs them $150 to buy the same item, well, now they're going to sell it for $165. Still maintain that 10% margin. They're no longer making $10 on this product. They're now making $15 on this product. But you got to understand that sometimes their pricing and the prices being quote unquote jacked up is a direct result of the suppliers that they're buying from. I'll read one more for you. Let's see here. I heard a while back, even before the distribution center burning, that 154 Walmarts are closing. And if I remember correctly, they were all in the southeast portion of the United States. Plus, I've read comments on other channels that people are not always receiving their Walmart orders, even though they get a notification that it has been delivered or their orders are not correct. So, we all saw the fire. I'm sure we all saw the distribution center fire that Walmart had a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And I'm sure that caused some disruptions in the supply chain and fulfilling orders. But also, you have to remember that Walmart is a third party seller or reseller. So some of the products that you see on their website for sale, to order, to buy, to purchase, to be delivered are fulfilled by other businesses that aren't Walmart. So it isn't always that there's the kink in the chain is Walmart. It could be that Walmart facilitated the process of the sale, but the other party who was supposed to make good on the sale and deliver the product to you didn't. So you think that Walmart doesn't have it or didn't ship it, but actually Walmart never touched it, and all they did was process the transaction and handle the money, if that, taking theirs off the top, that margin I was talking about. But let's keep this dialogue going because I think it's going to be helpful for everybody to know what's going on, what you're seeing, where you're at, different corners of the world, different corners of the country at that. And just keep an eye on this because things are changing, and supply is struggling. Food is in short supply in certain areas, in certain product categories, certain brands and flavors, and prices are certainly going up. I don't I don't really know any real market right now where prices are dropping. And if anybody does, just let me know. But housing is continuously going up, even with the rate hikes, and food prices are still going up. Gas prices are going up, even with temporary pauses of taxes and state charges for these fuel stations. They're still going up. Vehicle prices are still going up. Clothing is still going up. Every now and then you may find a sale. You may find a discount, an app, a coupon, or something that'll help you save money. But nothing is really going down. Like consistently, prices are being lowered, and there's a surplus of supply, and people are really just trying to move what they got and get rid of it. And that's going to continue probably for at least another year. At least another year. So, and then if we were to see a recession this year, or more than likely next year, then that may be the point at which we see some sort of a correction or a turnaround as things start to come back. These prices start to come back down, maybe. But even then, they'll be coming back down to what they are today, which is still high. So we do need to be conscious. We do need to be mindful of what's going on around us, especially globally. You know, across not just where we shop and where we buy and where we are day to day. We need to have an idea of what's going on as far as we can see and reach, because they're all going to have an effect on us. And, you know, history does repeat itself. And if something happens in California or Texas or Florida or New York or Ohio, and it hasn't happened where you're in Georgia, Alabama, Oklahoma, Utah, Nevada, and you haven't seen it yet, well, that history still does repeat itself. So just because it hasn't hit your neck of the woods yet, if we are seeing it today in certain areas, certain parts of the country, we gotta be mindful that we could potentially see it eventually in the rest of the country. So, we saw Philadelphia release the mask mandates again. So you got to be mindful and conscious that this could actually occur in other cities as well. And so we're not out of the woods yet. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this information was helpful to you. If you would, subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment, and share with your friends and family so everybody can be as best prepared as possible. Thank you. Take care. Have a good one.